This is a revolution.
All Elite
Wrestling squeeze is settled.
I want a match that is
Wonderful.
Bubbly.
A paradigm shift.
You wanna kick my friend in his dick?
12,000 tickets sold in just 4 minutes.
The All Elite best tag team division in the world.
Not the Dippin' Dots! The damn Dippin' Dots didn't do anything to anybody!
And that's why the Eliminators are the best tag team in the world, you know? So, hello and good evening, good morning, and whatever time it is. This is the All Elite Hour, brought to you by the AEW All Elite Wrestling Discussion Facebook group, which you should go join if you're not a member. If you are a member, thank you for joining because we appreciate you. I don't know what that was. I had a little moment, but yes. This is AEH. This is episode 19. My name is Brian, and this episode is, of course, brought to you by MARKEDOUT Wrestling Podcast on YouTube. It shows up there. It's also on Spotify, pretty much anywhere you can find your get your podcast gimmicks. We have the band back together, and this is going to be a fun one. We're not going to be doing recaps of Dynamite or anything like that. We figure we're going to do some listener email, some questions from the group, from you guys. So this is, I'm looking fucking forward to this. So Kyle, how are you, man? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
I just got off work, kind of tired, but ready to talk some AEW.
Hell yes. That's what I like to hear. And, of course, on, our third member or our first member or our second member, I don't know. There's 3 of us that are usually on it. We got MJ. How are you, man?
Bama Slamma Bam, bro.
Bama Slamma Bama. What is that?
I'm trying to get it over. I'm trying to get it over. It's not.
Say it again. Say it again. Sorry.
Bama Slam. Move on.
No, it's already a t-shirt at Pro Wrestling Tees, so you can go get that. Oh, okay. All right. So we're not, like I said, we're not gonna fucking talk that much about Dynamite. Let's get into some listener questions, some group questions. And Kyle, what is the email if you want to send in, if anyone wants to send in questions for us for the podcast? What's the email? Because I fucking forget.
The email is allelitehourpodcast@gmail.com. One word.
There you go. Or you can reach out to us on Twitter, and that's @allelitehour. All one word, of course. It's Twitter, so I guess that's kind of redundant for me to say that. So let's get into some fucking questions. I'm going to go to this first one because this is a fun one. And I want to kick it off with a good tone. So, MJ, how are you, man? What the fuck is going on? You're awfully quiet.
Yeah. AEW, man.
Oh, very good.
FTR.
No, I'm doing good.
More like it.
What?
Yeah.
FTR.
FTR.
Dax and Wax. I mean,
Cash and Dax.
Cash and Dax.
Actually,
you know what?
Dax and Dax.
What do you guys want to do? I didn't even fucking ask you. You want to do emails first, or you want to talk? I guess we could talk about like the. Let's do emails. Let's stick to it.
Since we're already
Brian,
doing it.
I want you to be a fucking host.
I am hosting, motherfucker. I'm opening it up to you guys. All right. I
just kissed you.
Fuck. Just kissed me? What? Fuck. In this climate, stay away from me. 6 feet, brother.
Climate? What?
Yeah,
we're not even in the same climate.
Yeah, I'm saying in the grand scheme of things. That's what they say, man. Come
grand
on.
Schemes. What is
Get
this?
your fucking shit together.
What is this?
Grand
Nicolas Cage movie?
Ooh. All right. Here is the first email. Well, actually, it's not really an email. It's just a question on the board. And this one comes from Carmen Childers. Did I say his last name right, Kyle? Childers?
Yes.
Carmen Childers. His question, and I'm going to go to you, Kyle, first. Would you rather fight 1 Brian Cage-sized Marco Stunt or 10 Marco Stunt-sized Brian Cages, and why?
I love this one. Okay. So because someone commented on it and I saw the comment and it did make me think of that. If we had to fight 10 Brian Cage size Marco Stunts, it would just make me think of the scene from Step Brothers where they're getting beat up by all the middle schoolers. And I don't want to go through that. So
True.
I would rather fight one Brian Cage sized Marco Stunt.
Ooh, that's scary though. He's
Yeah.
a fucking. He's gonna make you eat the white piece of shit, right? Wasn't
That's
that the whole
true.
gimmick?
Yeah.
He might. He still might.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
But I'll take my chances.
All right. No, I appreciate that answer. Thank you for that. Like, I don't know if I agree with it, but you know, I like it. I like it. How about you, MJ? You got any thoughts on this one?
I think that Carmen is possibly doing either meth, LSD. It's probably the one.
Yeah.
And I think that I would also go up against a Brian. You know, that'd be like El Torito size, right?
What, a Brian Cage size Marco?
It'd be like the Psycho Dwarf, right?
No, it would be a little bigger than that, man.
Then what do you mean?
Well, how tall is Marco? Marco's like 5 foot, right?
What's the pet from Futurama that gets buff? Lily's pet, the one with the antenna, and it gets all buff and everything.
All I'm thinking of is Gary the Snail, and I know that's not right.
That's
SpongeBob.
But yeah, I think Carmen is on drugs.
Oh, all right. So to sum it up for the listeners, to sum it up though, what would you say? Or is that your answer? Out of those two, your answer is you think Carmen's on drugs.
No, I agreed with Kyle.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to fight a bunch. I just want one.
So Marco, okay. So here's what I would do. I would try to find all the steroids that I could. I would ingest all the Deca. I would get as big as I possibly can. I would try to clone myself. And hopefully, so I would pick 10 Brian Cage sized Marco Stunts. Right? Is that it? That would be it. 10 Brian Cage. No.
It was one Brian Cage Marco Stunt and then 10.
Okay,
Brian
I want
Cage.
10. Yeah, I want 10. I want 10. That's what I would do. I want all of them, but then see, because I'm on all of the steroids, I would be able to teach them, and I would be able to like they wouldn't want to fight me really, because I would just be like this giant specimen, and I could teach them tools. I could teach them like I don't know, like different jobs. Like one could be like a carpenter, one can help me. I don't know. I could start like my own build like TV show. You know?
Wait a minute.
What?
You don't need steroids. You just need IcoPro.
Okay. I could do that too. Give me whatever. No, I'm just saying I want to be. I have to have a presence to them. You know, I have to have a size. So that's why if there's going to be a lot of them, I need to be able to teach them all this stuff. So I have to be much bigger than them. So that's why I'm suggesting that. So that's my answer. I would take all the steroids and have 10. No, I would have one sized.
Brian, are you on drugs?
No. Why do you think everyone's on drugs, man?
You're not.
We're just talking.
You have the question wrestling in front of you. That's why I'm asking.
Talking wrestling. We're talking wrestling.
This is not wrestling.
We're talking wrestling, bro.
We're talking.
Right. Next question. Let's pull it up. All right, this one comes from Hannah Jordan, and I'm gonna go to you, MJ, first for this one. All right, she said, non-AEW talent welcomed in Cody's Open Challenge. She worded it real weird. She said, okay, so I think she's asking, are non-AEW talent welcomed in Cody's Open Challenge for the TNT Championship? Which Kyle just apparently he clarified that at the start of the show. So I guess to further that question, who do you think could be someone that would show up?
R-Truth.
You wish. I do too.
Well, okay, so wait, okay, what was the question again? What?
All right,
who is not contracted who is not signed to AEW, who can appear and challenge for the TNT Championship?
Right. I think she was asking if they can, but we already know that that's a possibility. So now I'm taking it one step further. Who do you think?
Who do you want?
Yeah. And don't say it. Don't say any New Japan fucking people.
I swear to God, I know what he's going to say.
I know. So do I, man. I could feel it.
Someone on Twitter replied to my tweet and said that
they
would love to see him versus Cody for the TNT Championship.
You know what? This is going to be a left field answer, guys. You ready for it?
Yep.
This is a guy that has been on an AEW show.
Okay.
Laredo Kid.
Oh, okay.
Nicholas?
Laredo Kid.
Oh, Laredo. I think you said Little Kid.
It worked because he was at which was it?
Well, he's also signed to AAA, who is a partner of AEW.
Yeah, but they're not using that to their advantage as much, I think.
But they're still partners.
That's true, but I just think they're not using that to their advantage. They're not getting the best talent there. You know what I mean?
They really aren't.
No, I mean, who's the last person that they've
can't count Lucha Bros. You can't count Lucha Bros because they're in AEW when it started.
Right.
So.
They also only ever used that before Dynamite was a thing. Like,
right.
Kenny went over there, won the Megas Championship, and he hadn't even been back.
No, I thought he defended it over there, didn't he?
People in Mexico love Kenny. Like, they love Kenny Omega.
Hasn't Kenny defended it, though, right over there, didn't he?
Against Ray Phoenix.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It doesn't count, guys. It doesn't count. He's
Yes,
a
it
face
does.
AAA people.
Whatever. All right. So that's your answer. Laredo Kid. Yes. All right. Yeah. What do you got, Kyle?
I would like to see someone who is very nice and very evil, Dan Housen.
Oh.
I would like to see Dan Housen face Cody, and I would love for Dan Housen to beat Cody and become the TNT Championship Housen.
Oh, I like that answer.
That's right.
Now the only problem,
I'm a big Dan Housen fan.
So am I. He's fucking funny. What?
Dude,
but I mean, Cody curses though.
Sub to his Patreon. It's just a good night with Dan Housen, or the food reviews with Dan Housen videos are worth it.
All right. I'll take your word for it. But Cody curses, and I know Danhausen is not a fan of swearing.
And
right?
no swearing.
No swearing. Cody swears all the time, so I don't know how the fuck that's gonna. Ooh, shit. Fuck. Hey.
Well, he can give him a no swearing card.
That's true. MJ, are you a fan of Danhausen?
I'm not very familiar with his work, but I've seen the social media craze.
I'm fairly certain he is signed to Ring of Honor.
Yeah. He just did a thing with. Go on. I'm sorry.
They have a shirt now that says Ring of Honor Housen.
Right.
And they haven't said that he's signed, but a lot of ROH people are doing this whole sign Dan Housen ROH on Twitter.
Yeah, but you know what's really weird?
He's definitely signed.
Mm-hmm. What do you got, MJ?
You know what's really weird is that Dan Housen, that's how I heard of him, was because of Corey Taylor from Slipknot's podcast.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wait, Corey Taylor has a podcast?
Yeah, dude.
I did not know this.
What's it called?
Yeah, man. I have no idea, but Dan Housen was on it.
You listen to it, but you don't know what the fuck it's called?
No, I said I saw the graphic.
Oh.
Okay, well, I'm gonna make sure I look for that because I love Corey Taylor and I did not know he had a podcast.
All right, so your answer to face Cody is Corey Taylor. Got it.
No. Mine's. I would like Dan Housen. That's just more of a fan thing. What would be great to see and would be very interesting to see would be Nick Aldis.
That would be.
Listen, we all know it's going to be Matt Cardona. All right.
Or Marty.
That was my answer.
I knew that was your answer. I knew that was your
mother.
fucking answer.
You way to take the fucking wind out of my sails. Yeah.
Or Marty.
Matt Cardona. What'd you say?
Or Marty.
Oh, yeah. You think he would do it? Well, I know he would do it. I think. Well, I'm saying maybe not. I know he wants to. I know all of the people that want, all the wrestlers, I'm sure want to. There's just all the other fucking people that they have to please and.
Yeah. But can you imagine if Nick Aldis was to answer that, or what everybody's been fan theorying, Sting answering the challenge?
Actually, you know what? I wouldn't hate it, honestly. I mean, I don't know. Would you? I mean, it would. Man, I can't even talk. It would be silly to do that because I mean, I feel like if you put that on pay-per-view, I mean, people would probably pay for that to see him on AEW. I don't know. That's just me. But what do you think, MJ? You think he should be on Dynamite?
This is no.
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 Fair enough. All right, moving on. Let's go. All right, this one comes from MJF Wardlow. All right, and their question is, okay. All right, thank you for that. That one's good. Next one is from Juan Sebastian Levard. He said, GH. That's it. All right, thank you.
Good heavens.
Yeah. This one's from Andrew Tsai. He said, that is great. We know Andrew Tsai.
we know the fuck we don't know. All right.
All right, here we go. Here's a real one. This one comes from Michael DeSanto. And I'm going to go to you, MJ, first. Is Luchasaurus world title material?
No.
Why?
He's a gimmick.
That's what?
Listen, man, I don't want a champion that thinks he has a fucking tail.
Oh, I see where you're going.
Come on.
All right, fine.
I have bias towards. I mean, and not bias. I have my own issues there. So, maybe.
Okay.
I mean, he is a fan favorite.
He is.
I know a lot of people would be stoked to see him with a championship, but at the same time, I can see a lot of people saying, "Really, a dinosaur is AEW's world champion?"
Right. What's wrong, MJ?
I just wish that he has talent. Like, he has talent. It's talent. That's talent.
So is it just a gimmick that bothers you?
It's not the gimmick.
It's the gimmick.
It's
MJ
the tail.
doesn't like fun.
It's the fucking tail.
He doesn't have a tail.
Yeah, he doesn't have a tail, man. He's looking for it.
He's currently looking for one on BT.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
He's looking for it. Super Panda is helping him, or he did help him at one point.
Yes.
But, yes. Whatever. All right. Well, so what about Super Panda? Do you think he could be? Well, never mind. He's not even in AEW.
He's not even in AEW. Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. What the fuck? All right. Moving on. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I didn't answer it. Is Luchasaurus world title material? I'm gonna go if he finds his tail. When he finds his tail, I will make that decision. However, I think out of all the big men in AEW, I think he probably gets one of the better responses out of everybody.
He would.
Maybe outside of Brian Cage now. Yeah. So
yeah. I
barely see any hate on him.
I'll tell you, out of the big men in AEW, who is a future world champion though?
Who?
Wardlow.
I hope so.
He just looks like a champion.
He does. He's got the one. He's got MJF there.
Can you imagine Wardlow? Yeah, but Wardlow may turn on MJF here soon.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine Wardlow coming out on Wednesdays in that suit with that big title on his shoulders?
Right.
Or man,
Mr. Mayhem.
That'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be different. I wouldn't hate it. I think MJ does. I think MJ hates everything right now. MJ, you good, bro?
Dude, wow.
I think MJ would complain if Jay White showed up in AEW.
I would. That's no place. That's no place for a king.
See?
That's no place for a king.
No place for a king?
Wow.
I could see him in the Stampede match.
For sure.
Listen, man. It's just, what? Get the
what? Or you know what? Actually, you know what I could see, since what's it called, the club, since they're no longer with WWE and AJ needs a sidekick, I could see him. I could see Switchblade going to the E, and he could be in the next AJ Styles versus Undertaker match next year at WrestleMania.
And I can see myself going in another podcast because this is bullshit.
Man.
Speaking of the Gallows thing, July 18th, they've been teasing on Twitter. I think that may be the day that their no compete clause is up, but apparently Gallows and Anderson is going to do a Talking Shop episode, and I think FTR is going to be on it. But the interesting part was they put hashtag Saudi Arabia, and so I think that they may be talking about the Saudi Arabia incident, fully uncensored.
Wow. All right. So you're referring to when they were stuck on the plane or that whole
yeah. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a can't miss episode.
That sounds good. That sounds. I mean, I follow Luke Gallows. I'm sorry, Doc Gallows on Instagram. He's posting a lot of the Sex Ferguson stuff.
Yeah.
And like pool and like
he revealed on one of the last Talking Shop podcasts that AEW has offered them a contract. So
would you like to see them in AEW, MJ? No. Really?
I want them to, no, man. God,
for me,
dude, listen. I'm right now. New Japan people going to AEW is sacred right now. It just can't happen right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but they're not New Japan. They're WWE. They're coming from WWE.
Listen, man. They came from New Japan before they went to. Well, Carl did.
Yeah.
I can't speak for Festus. So
he came from a biker gang led by Taz. Or no, who led? No, Bully Ray. Bully Ray. Well, it was after one of his stints. Right?
Well, no, he was Festus first. Remember, biscuits, gravy.
Right, he was Festus, and then he got fired, and then he did the Indies, and then he got signed to
TNA. No, you're missing the CM Punk thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he did that, and then he
was in the Straight Edge Society,
and then came back. Yeah, actually, no. My favorite thing was the whole Southpaw Regional. What was it? Southpaw Regional Wrestling? Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
That shit with him and yeah.
I forgot who they were, but I don't know. Whatever, dude.
Like, it was Tex Ferguson, and what was Carl's name? Because he couldn't be Sex Ferguson in WWE. God forbid they said the word sex. Anywho, whatever. Yeah.
I don't know though. I would rather them. I want them to go to New Japan.
Yes.
I know that they can do both, but I don't know though. I feel like we're getting almost a little crowded in the tag division.
Whoa! Wait a minute.
Like, I'm okay with FTR being there.
What do you mean by that?
What?
Crowded. What does crowded mean?
That means there's a lot of tag teams in AEW, and
okay, but there's not
some
a lot of
are
good
getting.
ones.
Yeah, there is.
You know what I mean by that.
AEW has the best tag division in wrestling right now.
Okay, but crowded is a little bit.
But like, I feel like if we keep bringing in like these really good tag teams, like Gallows and Anderson, other tag teams are going to get lost in the shuffle.
Already?
Yeah, like you Jack Evans, that they're not doing anything.
Even though it seems like they may be trying to push them, but they can't because they can't really appear right now.
Right.
But even before then, like when AEW wasn't even on, when Dynamite wasn't even started yet, it seemed like even on the little small pay-per-views, they had kind of pushed TH2 to the back.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Well, they put Kip Sabian and Jimmy Havoc. They paired them together with Penelope Ford, so that's kind of a tag team now.
I just don't see. If you have ranks,
I'm all for.
If you have rankings, man. If you have rankings, you don't have a division. I don't see them as divisions. If you have rankings, there's no way you can be a division because then everyone's getting in that ranking. So.
Well, actually, speaking of tag team wrestling in AEW, we have a question from John Millard in the group. Thank you for the question, John Millard. And I'm going to ask you, Kyle, first. And his question is, should AEW have a women's tag team title?
I think eventually, yes, but at the moment, not right now. Just because they're having a hard enough time with just the singles women's division.
Mm-hmm.
So I think a tag division would be a disaster. And there's not enough women to even do that.
Well, no, that's true. And I mean, it would be Well, also, I guess you have to take into account what's going on with fucking, because aren't they doing something on HBO? Was it HBO Max or HBO Go? What was it? HBO Max.
Well, it was just like, I think they were just promoting the launch of HBO Max, but there is rumors that AEW Dark is going to go to HBO Max.
Which that
But no, it'll be totally different though. It'll be like we'll still get matches, but it'll also be like a docu series, like how HBO does the big boxing documentaries. They want to do that with like backstories on wrestlers, which I think would be great.
Yeah,
because if you've ever watched any of the countdown shows or any of the other small promos that they've done on Dark of some of the wrestlers, they do really good production and really good on those parts.
For sure. What were your thoughts about that, MJ?
If Dark's gonna be on there, good, but I feel like, wait, this HBO question or the tag team question?
You can use the HBO one, since we're on the topic.
Well, I just answered that one, but the tag team women's, I think that idea would be pretty unoriginal at this point. I think it'd be they kind of get some backlash, being like, why are you guys trying to be like?
Yeah. Well, I guess
I don't know any other women's tag team in any other promotion, right? I mean,
Stardom.
Well, that doesn't count here. I'm talking about American.
Oh, okay. Does Impact still have women's tag?
I
know they did at one.
No disrespect.
No, but Impact looks to be bringing it back.
Okay.
Dude, Impact's Knockouts division is absolutely insanely stacked. It's like one of the best women's division ever. And they're teasing bringing back the Knockouts tag division as well.
Well, they just signed Deonna Purrazzo, and then I think they just signed not recently yet, but over the past few months, what's her face, Jordan Grace. I know she re-upped over there also. Plus, I mean, whatever is going on. Where is Tessa, by the way? I know the fuck.
Tessa's in Mexico.
She's in Mexico? Oh, right.
And I guess she told people that she didn't want to travel because of the quarantine and stuff, and she went to Mexico.
Well, she's not living there? Isn't she married to
she's only there to do photo shoots, I guess, with Selena. Oh. That's exactly what the story is. That she told them she didn't want to travel, so she didn't make dates. That's all I'm saying.
Well, fucking call her, MJ. What the fuck? Let her know what's up.
Better not bring her fucking ass to AEW, man. Fuck.
Really?
Hell no, dude. I don't want her. We got Japan people there. I don't want her trashing them.
You know that there is rumors that Kenny and some of the others are really high on signing Tessa, and with Tully being there, it's most likely where she's going to end up.
That's true.
But I'm with MJ. I don't want Tessa anywhere near AEW.
Now, I think it would be different, though, having... You brought up a good point, because I didn't even consider that, Kyle, that fucking Tully's there. Yeah. So I think it would be a totally different dynamic if you have him, who's a legend. I mean, I know she said some fucking fucked up stuff, and I'm not sympathizing for or anything. I'm just saying, having him there, maybe, I don't know, maybe he can help the whole situation, maybe kind of de-escalate it. I don't know how much heat she has.
The only problem is like a Big Swole was one of them who like called her out. And,
right, that's true.
And, like, if she can sign there and the ones who were there who are affected by it are okay with it and can move on and forgive her, then I can too.
Right.
But my other problem with her is that she has a history of being really terrible in the locker room and having a bad backstage attitude, and that's just not the kind of environment that AEW has.
Sure.
And so I don't see her working out there at all. Unless she's different now.
Right.
That doesn't mean I can't put that in account. Because she's different. If she's different now, you still have the past. Sorry.
But people do change if they want.
She needs to address it. She needs to address
Well,
it rather than just making a blanket apology.
It seems like right now she's trying to get fired. I mean, she lied to him. Obviously, she lied to Impact. So
who has the fucking belt? Honestly, I don't even watch.
Tessa has the fucking belt.
She still has it. She still has it.
That is the problem with this. That's the problem.
Wow. All right. Well, that is
and
quite.
I don't know if I'm going to sound ignorant here, but I think that wrestlers and talent that people think and that everyone thinks they're going to go to and they end up there, it kind of takes away from the organization a little bit. That, oh yeah, your descendants live here. I mean, not live here. Sorry, your descendants work here, so you could just work here. It doesn't matter. I think that takes away from the sacredcy of we're an organization, not just a. You know what I mean?
Well, WWE is they've done it for forever. You know, they have like a whole lineage thing.
They feed off of nostalgia. That's what they feed
They
off
totally do. Yeah.
And with AEW, they have to build their own, and I think that just kind of takes it away.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. We don't know yet because it's still so new. But I mean, I guess people have legacies outside of AEW, of course, like Tully and Tessa. Who else? Is there anyone else? I mean, I guess you could kind of say Jungle Boy, but not really.
Oh, Chris Jericho. I mean, I don't want to. This is out of kayfabe, by the way, too.
Yeah.
Is that, I mean, when Chris Jericho joined, it kind of boosted the credibility of AEW.
Sure. But what we were talking about, I was talking about more like lineage wise, because Tessa has, because I thought you meant more because of Tessa has her family member there. I mean, Jericho doesn't have any kind of, I don't know. No?
I see where you're going with that. But then again, you have to think about Cody, you know.
True.
Cody and Dustin's he's a wrestler there. He is a trainer. You know, he's not EVP with Cody or anything. That's what I'm saying.
Right. I don't know. I think that to go back, I'm just going to answer the email, and then we can move on to the next one. I think that they should have a women's tag team title. Have a fucking tournament. Why not? Just have a tournament. Invite everyone. Invite whoever you want from the indies. Doesn't matter. I mean, everyone needs jobs right now. In fact, you want to create jobs. There you go. Make a tag team belt for the women. They can have a round robin. Everyone loves a tournament, although keep them distance because, obviously. But yeah, sure, why not? I don't know who you're gonna sign, but well, there you go. You could bring in all the all of Kenny's girls, right? All the ones from Stardom. Doesn't he have who is it? He works with Stardom.
He actually don't.
No, I don't watch. I mean, I don't. You guys watch that way more than I do.
The only one from Stardom he's brought in is Rio,
which is the one that he worked with a lot.
But like DDT Pro
yeah,
is who Kenny has more of a relationship with.
Yeah, but I mean, I know they have. I thought there was one that he did that was just women's wrestling, but I guess not.
We gotta put into account Yuka and Shida.
Yeah.
Oh, true. That's true.
Yeah, but like they're not from Stardom though. Where is Shida from? She's
from Stardom.
No, she's not.
What do you mean? She's been in Stardom, man. That's where
she's not. She's not like a main person. She was only there. She wasn't there long.
We're talking about what's their name?
I forgot.
Side-Eye or something like that.
What promotion it is?
Sendai, that's what it is.
Sendai, yeah. Sendai girls, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, no, I don't really watch too much of the Joshi.
It's hard hitting, man. It's very hard hitting.
I know you guys always talk about it. I mean, you always recommend it. Give me a match to watch. I'm gonna watch a match after we record. Tell me a match. What should I watch? I'm gonna write it down.
Saki. Just type in Saki.
How do you spell it?
Saki.
Oh, like the Saki. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I from Stardom wise, I love watching Jungle Kiana.
Jungle Kiana.
Yeah, she's great.
Or Starlight Kid is probably one of the best. Starlight Kid is probably one of the best wrestlers.
See, I'm opening up my horizons.
Her and
broad.
Momo.
Well, think about this. The shit you get in NXT, it's part of those people are Stardom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
also,
true.
yeah. Yeah, if you want like really good Stardom, go back and watch Io's and Kairi's Stardom shit.
That's a good point. All right. Let's get back to some emails. We've got a few more, only a couple more. Let's see. This
Q&A episode, man.
Yeah, right.
I saw in the comments where Pat asked when will Sting debut.
Yeah.
He wants
Sting debut.
He wants Sting versus Sting and a Sting in a Hell Cell match.
In your
Sting on a pole match.
Oh, Sting on a pole. I like that. Or what was the last? They haven't done any monster truck things related stuff in a while.
Please
like
don't.
Austin.
Please don't.
Why?
Because the Giant and Hulk. Come on, dude.
Yes.
When he pushes him off the fucking ledge, and then later in the night he has a match.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No.
What?
Fucking Russo, damn it.
All right. So Danny Hamburg. Let's see. I'm gonna ask you, Kyle, first. This one goes to you first. Why does Marco Stunt continuously get jobbed out? He has potential to be one of, if not the biggest giant killer in pro wrestling history. Not to mention, he was one of maybe 12 members of the AEW roster consistently wrestling during the pandemic. What do you think about that?
I think
he's just asking, yeah, you got it. It was kind of a long question. Thank you, Danny, by the way.
Yeah. While I'm a fan of Marco, I just don't think it would. I just think it would be odd to see Marco, beating people who obviously he shouldn't be beating.
Right.
Like it would just be weird.
Right.
Like I mean, like I can see him every now and then, maybe getting like a quick roll up on an unexpected roll up on somebody, but like straight up wrestling though. He's pretty much doing what he's capable of doing.
Fair enough.
I think he's good at. I like him as a wrestler and all, but like I think like maybe if you had like him and Orange Cassidy or something, like he could win that match, or like him and like somebody and like somebody else he can win. But like when it comes to like if you do like like what they've been doing, if you have like Marco versus Brody Lee or whatever, or Lance Archer, that just wouldn't work.
Yeah.
At all.
No.
But okay, there was something. I'm glad Marco's brought up because I don't know if we talked about this. Did y'all notice in the Battle Royal last week, Marco attempted to eliminate Luchasaurus?
No, did he?
And then yes, and then he tried to play it off like he was hugging him.
No, I didn't see that. Did you see that, MJ?
I did not. I didn't see that. I was too focused on what was going to happen.
You were too focused on hating him because he doesn't have a
tail.
tail.
Alex in the chat was like, "Warren Cassidy wins. This is game over."
Yeah, but he didn't win.
He didn't.
No, he didn't.
Dude, if Orange Cassidy would have won, it would have been amazing.
I was hoping. That's who I was pulling for, but I'm still happy that Jungle Boy won.
Yeah,
I think it'll be fun.
I think it'll be they'll put on a good match, but
for sure.
I think Cassidy and Cody would have been a good match.
Yeah.
I'd be completely okay with Cassidy winning as well.
Mm-hmm. What about you, MJ? What do you think about Danny's question? Why do you think Marco Stunt continuously gets jobbed out?
He doesn't have someone his size to face, man. I feel like if you had someone maybe a little bit smaller, maybe a little bit bigger, then you can give him like a credible match.
Yeah.
But
it all comes, yeah.
It's just he's too small, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh.
It all comes down to being credible, as
he's just too small to get wins like that. That's all it is.
What about seeing him like? He could be almost like a modern day, like when X-Pac, or I'm sorry, when he was 1-2-3 Kid at that point, I guess. Yeah. When he beat Razor Ramon, right? When he fucking did the moonsault.
Dude,
yeah.
X-Pac is man-sized.
I just don't see it happening.
What about a Brian Cage?
And because he has...
Oh my God. You really brought that up. You really brought that up. You really just said that.
Well...
Taz could beat fucking Marco Stunt, man.
Well, he could. I believe that. Would you say Taz or Test?
Tess is dead.
No, I know. That's why I was asking. That's why I was asking, bro.
But he just
Test
needs.
and peace test.
He's a wrestler. Yes, he's a wrestler, but
yeah,
there's a time when kayfabe needs to be brought in.
Right. I hear you. I could see him being maybe like a Spike Dudley type. That's what everyone kind of compares him to. That's
Spike Dudley is still man-sized.
Right.
I've seen that comparison too, but I just don't see it.
No. Marco's legs are like fucking ham hocks.
It's not even his. It's not even his size to me. It's his whole gimmick. He has like a little kid gimmick, and it wouldn't make sense.
I hate that logo on the back of his fucking tights. I hate that shit. It's like,
which one? Oh, on Marco?
Yeah, he got the fucking Rugrats logo.
Yeah.
Dude, come on.
No, you don't like it? Oh.
You really gonna?
Yeah.
I just don't see
let's see. No, yeah, I'm with you guys.
I mean, I can see him winning like against Orange Cassidy, somebody who doesn't give a shit, but
right.
I just couldn't see him beating someone
who's
legitimately trying to be a top star.
Right.
If you had a match like he ran with the MJF, I could believe him winning that kind of match. How about that?
Oh, you talking about when he did it on the Indies with MJF?
No, the recent match he just had with MJF, man. On Dynamite.
MJF made him tap.
No, I'm talking about if you run the match like you did, at times you thought that he was going to roll him up and win.
Oh, and actually let him win?
Okay. Talking about the result of the match.
I got you.
Yeah.
If you run a match like that and he wins in the end, I could believe that. There you go.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. A Jungle Boy and MJF, Jungle Boy and MJF, you know how they had that amazing match at Double or Nothing. They've had some really good matches on the Indies as well.
For who's it for? Beyond. I know they wrestled for Beyond.
I think so.
Yeah. Let's see. I think that about wraps it up for questions. Again, thank you guys for the questions. If you want to send them in, again, you can email them to us at allelitehourpodcast@gmail.com. Or we usually post it on the group. There's usually a graphic up there, so you can just type it in the thread, leave the comment, and we'll read it. If you leave it, we'll fucking read it. That is our guarantee in the AEW discussion group. Join the fucking group. We are getting at, what are we at right now? We're coming up to what, 16?
Almost 16,000.
We are fucking growing by the minute. Yeah, I mean, dude, we have, so this is the All Elite Hour. We still have about, I don't know, like 7 or 8 minutes left. What do we, what's the hot button topics? I mean, I know there's something about dark, but I don't want to talk about, we got to keep it positive.
FTR's debut and what the hell's going on with Ali and QT.
Yes, that's a very good question. So yeah, let's address FTR because I think that's obviously something that we should talk about. MJ, did you think that was a good debut for them, like them pulling up in the truck and them not attacking the Bucks? Like, what was your takeaway?
That pulling up in the truck thing's getting very old. I'm not saying that it was bad, but it was good that we thought that they were going to beat up them, but they didn't.
Yeah.
But in the end, this is the end right here. I might get some flack for it.
Yeah.
That's not how you debut that big of a tag team. Sorry.
How? What do you mean?
I think it worked great.
Well, I never said that it didn't work, but I'm saying that's not how you debut them.
All right. So it's, wait, in your mind, how would you debut them then?
If I was in the back, I wouldn't be like, hey, remember when Cody pulled up to beat up Archer? Let's have them do that.
All right, let's do it again. No, I hear you.
That's the only thing I'm saying. That's what it felt like to me. Like you really rehashed it. What?
Yeah, it was a little weird because they just did that recently. So I'll give you that.
Here's what y'all aren't thinking.
There's
more to this. Cody pulled up in a black truck. FTR pulled up in a black truck. FTR took a picture with Tully and Arn and held up the 4. Cody held up the 4 in his promo.
Ah.
Don't make me throw up.
They're linking them together.
So you're saying
They're
John
linking
Moxley
them together.
That don't make any
sports car.
sense. So what? Twilly's face
No,
now?
I'm
Twilly's
telling
face?
you, no. I'm telling you, Cody's gonna turn heel, and it's gonna be FTR, Cody, and I'm gonna say Sean Spears is gonna be. That's gonna be that new Four Horsemen.
And you think they'll actually use that name? I know you guys were
Oh
saying.
yeah,
that
yeah, because
Right.
Conrad owns the trademark.
Is that legit? Is that real? I've never actually looked into it.
It is.
Oh man,
I
Tony,
looked it up myself.
Cody, don't fucking use it. Use the 4. Don't use the 4 Horsemen. Don't fucking disgrace the name if it doesn't work out. Come on.
You can call them, well, instead of the 4, you can call them the Core 4, but then just call them the Core for short, but add an extra R.
Oh, the core.
Add extra R.
Oh,
And then you
okay.
can put a diagonal on their shirt. I think that'll.
They're just missing a British man. That's all.
Yeah.
They're fucking missing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if Sean Spears does a promo anytime soon on Dynamite, pay attention. If he holds up a 4, you know I'm right.
Ooh, I'll hate it if he turns face. I'll fucking.
He won't turn face. 4 Horsemen are going to.
I'm just saying they already just showed that FTR is not heel. So.
Well, they
You don't know that.
Yeah.
They just beat up a heel team. What are you talking about?
I saw that as them showing up, saving the
you
Bucks.
and your fucking deep little fucking.
I saw them showing up. They showed up, came to the ring, had to save the Bucks to show them that they're better than them because they had to save them from Butcher and the Blade. And then they walked off.
Yeah, they want the best version of the Bucks when they face them.
Why do you want the best version of the Bucks when Private Parties beat them and
they want to have like the best fucking match because they've hyped it up for 2 years.
It ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
I think it will.
FTR, you're not that damn good.
No, sorry, it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Although I don't know if it's gonna be Sean Spears. I don't know who the 4th could be.
I don't want
I'm
Jackson
saying
Wax
Sean
as
Spears
my fucking champion.
just because I think Hangman Page will be too obvious.
Yeah, no, I don't want Page either. I want him doing his own thing.
It would be interesting if it was MJF.
Yeah, but then what about Wardlow?
Yeah, or if it was Wardlow, yeah.
What about Matt Cardona? What?
I don't know though. No, I couldn't see him in it.
Fine. Well, all right, fine. All right, so.
But yeah, the FTR debut, I think it was great because it like they showed up, walked to the ring, saved the Bucks, and then walked out.
Yeah, and I also like that they ditched the Revolt. They're not going by the Revolt.
FTR.
Just fuck the rest.
They didn't ditch the fucking cheesy ass names. What the fuck?
Yeah. Dax Hardwood and Cash.
Cash is his real name.
They are forever Dax and Wax to me now.
Dax and Wax.
Cash is his real name, though.
Is it really?
Well, I don't know if it's Cash's real name or Wheeler. One of them. It's one of their real names.
Wheeler's all right, but Cash Wheeler, what? That sounds like a fucking 80s fucking. I'm Cash Wheeler, and I'm coming to get ya.
Well. FTR's whole thing is like 80s wrestling.
Right.
I'm Cash Wheeler, and I'm buying in on that tread. I don't fucking know.
Oh, you know what? We would be all right. So this is another hot button topic, I guess, because we didn't talk about Dynamite at all. But this is something that's been I've been losing sleep. I've been going on walks for like hours thinking about this because I can't fucking figure it out. The guy with the raccoon eyes. Okay, what's his name? Mickey Gooch.
Yeah.
Like why was he able to go out there and look like crazier than Tyson? Like he had his, like what that
he's some kind of actor.
But like all the other guys, and to my knowledge, apparently he's buddies with, like he was in the Jay and Silent Bob movie with Jericho, I believe.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
But why did they put him on Tyson's side? Like, why did they
did you not hear about that?
No.
Apparently, Tyson didn't tell AEW that he was walking out there with a posse.
What?
He just walked out there with all of them.
No.
That wasn't planned.
Come
That's
on.
what he said. He everybody says that. Even I think Tony has even said that they didn't know Tyson was walking out there with all those people.
Because all the other guys are fucking legit badasses.
Yeah.
All of them are MMA guys, except for
Vitor Belfort. What the fuck?
good old Raccoon Eyes.
Good old Raccoon Eyes, man.
But now, I just hope that. Like I understand that they did this to help, like, you know, bring more fans to AEW, and from my understanding, it helped a lot because I've seen a lot of people on like MMA sites saying that,
Sure.
this is cool. I didn't know that, you know, this was a thing. I may have to check this out and stuff. And apparently, according to the viewership, during one quarter, they hit over 1 million viewers.
Wow.
But like, I hope this just leads to maybe just one match with either a match or a boxing match or whatever they're going to do. They do that at like Fyter Fest or something, and then that's it. I don't want them to keep, you know, bringing in MMA people or celebrities in
Right.
nonstop. I want this to be a one-off thing, and that's it.
Right.
But
what about you? What I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Kyle.
No problem. I'm hoping this is just like, hopefully, I assume this is going to lead to Jericho and Tyson of some sort at like Fyter Fest or something.
You think like in an actual match?
Jericho said Tyson's capable of a wrestling match.
Huh.
I'm hoping maybe it's just like a boxing match, because apparently Jericho's took boxing lessons for like the past 6 years, so he's able to do that as well.
All right. I mean, I'm gonna keep my opinions to myself because I have yet to see it. It hasn't happened yet, so I don't want to have some preconceived thought about it. So I'm gonna be open. I'm gonna hope. I mean, if they do like a boxing thing, like you said, I wouldn't hate it. I mean, it would probably be.
It'd be extremely choreographed.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. It'd be very, very, very like choreographed, but whatever. It'll still be fun. But MJ, what about you? Do you think like Mike Tyson is capable of having a wrestling match in AEW? Or do you even want him to have a match? Like, what do you think is going to happen?
This is, ever since it happened, I was just mesmerized at how it got to this point.
Right?
I like AEW, guys. I do. That's why I do this. Why I'm on the fucking podcast, but it's just not, man. This is not believable. That's exactly what it is. This is not believable.
What if he paints his eyes too?
What if Tyson just stops fucking smiling for 1 fucking second, dude?
Yeah.
He's having a blast out there.
No, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's true.
Once you're running a fucking angle, there's no having a blast anymore. You're part of the fucking company's fucking storyline. So once he stops fucking smiling, I'm not going to watch any fucking match that they fucking put on with these two. Sorry.
And also, Vitor Belfort, he kept his t-shirt on, but
by the way,
so he popped his off. What?
Sorry to cut you off. By the way,
No,
why do you have
man.
Tyson on for two shows and he doesn't knock anybody the fuck out?
Yeah, that's a good point.
What?
Maybe they're saving it.
And don't give him a fucking shirt anymore, please. Just let him go out there without a fucking shirt. This is Mike fucking Tyson. You don't put him in fucking angles. He can't talk. Scrabble.
This shows that Pro Wrestling Tees has great quality t-shirts.
That's true.
This is fucking stupid.
That's true. That is a very good point.
Sorry, but Jericho deserves better than this fucking shit.
Oh.
Inner Circle deserves better than this fucking shit.
I'm very certain that it was Jericho's idea.
Jericho's a fucking madman. He's a fucking madman.
Hey, Tony said that they did this to help with viewers and audience, and obviously it worked.
All right, that's okay.
Because one big thing we haven't talked about, the official number hadn't came out yet, but early reports are that Double or Nothing is a new record for AEW in pay-per-view buys.
But that's, man, I don't want to shit on it, but that's just because of the quarantine, man. I mean, we're gonna have to talk.
Whatever though.
Whatever. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I hear you. I mean,
this is just not a route I wanted them to take, and they're fucking taking it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, like Kyle said. No, go on. I'm sorry.
I'm with MJ too. Like after I watched I Love Dynamite, and then I saw that ending segment, and I was kind of like, I really wish they wouldn't do this. And I was watching, I was like, this is going to get crapped on so much. I know it will. And like I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, now AEW is turning into WWE Live. They're gonna have Tyson come in. And he's gonna beat a bunch of people and then win a championship." Like that's not gonna happen. This is just a one-off thing. I'm fairly certain.
Well,
it's just
a one-off, like a few shows, and then he's gonna be doing his own.
Yeah, well, but he's not even doing anything next week, and he's already been confirmed to not be the tapings. So he's not doing anything next week, at all.
So it's probably gonna be like a whole. They're just gonna be doing like promos and just kind of continuing it via story without him being.
I'm assuming this will be at Fyter Fest.
Right.
I hope that they don't try and bring this all the way out to All Out.
Ugh.
Because god damn, that'd be terrible.
Right.
I'm hoping that the big match at All Out is going to be the Bucks and FTR.
Probably. All right, so Kyle, why don't you get some? If you have any plugs or anything that you want to throw out there.
Join the AEW All Elite Wrestling Discussion Facebook group and then join if you're a Discord user, join the AEW Discord, discord.gg/AEW. Listen to Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. I mean, you're listening to it now, but continue listening to them and give them a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts and everything else you
download this podcast.
Everything else that you use to listen to it. If you need sound or light services, contact Carmen Childers AV Tech. You can find him on Facebook, Carmen Childers AV Tech. I think that's about it. Yep.
That's about it. All right. And MJ, what the fuck? Why are you laughing over there, man? Huh? You got something funny to say, or you got something fucking that you want to get off your chest?
Listen to this new podcast. It's called Spanking My Monkey Funky. It's a work in progress.
Okay, where can you find that? Spanking my monkey donkey?
Sorry, this was not that wasn't real.
You fucking liar.
Yeah, what the fuck? I got excited for it.
Join Pure Japanese Pro Wrestling. It's one of our sister group. Yeah, it is one of our sister groups. Yeah. Join the MLW sister group, join the Pure Lucha Libre sister group, and join the Independent Pro Wrestling sister group. That's all linked to our Facebook. Yes.
Well, isn't it insane how we have networked out to like every other promotion?
And by the way,
it is pretty wild.
If you guys hate AEW for some odd fucking reason, there's a group just for you.
Called Cult
of Cornet.
Yes, that is true. You can go over there, and I got to say, a lot of people they don't necessarily hate it. I would say the majority of them
they fucking despise it.
But some of them are pro AEW.
Yeah,
yes.
some of them are fans.
But if you want a clean cesspool,
yeah, right.
Come to Call to Cornet.
Right.
Or if you just like trashing WWE, join WWE is shit, and so are you.
That is true. That's another good one. Although I have to say, my favorite one is the one where you can only share that one picture of Undertaker and Goldberg. That's like my favorite one. That's a real group. You can find it. You can find that on the AEW All Elite Wrestling Discussion Facebook group, along with this fucking podcast. So, all right. Well, yeah, this was a late one for us, but you know what? It was well worth it. I was looking forward to talking wrestling with you guys. So thank you for your time. Well, I have not been working, so I am I'm not essential, so I can go fuck off. But thank you, Kyle.
Unfortunately, I am essential.
Yes, I know. Yeah. So thank you, Kyle.
I would love to sit at home.
And it's I gotta tell you, it's not all it's cracked up to be.
And remember.
Yes.
Fuck.
Oh, you had it. I thought you had it.
Hey, remember, if you're not down with that, we've got a few words for you. Yeah. Breathe in with the switchblade.
If you're not breathing in, you're missing out.
And we must bid you adieu now. Goodbye and good night. Bang.
Bang.
And good night. Bang.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is produced and edited by You Record Studios and from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle RavePro. That's RAVEPRO.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.